The Williams School in New London, preparing scholars, athletes, artists, and global citizens for college and lifelong learning since 1891. Visit our website for open house dates, williamsschool.org. The Williams School, grades 7 through 12. Belong.
It's time for the Wizards of the Weekend with Lee Elci, Rick Koster, and cardiologist John Foley.
All right, here we go. Time for us to tell everybody what's going on around the world, but more importantly, what's going around here in southeastern Connecticut, western Rhode Island, Long Island, right?
Yep. All those.
You don't seem that. Does he not seem enthused?
Not really. Well, that's a scary picture on the. What
I'm looking at the incredible cover of the Night and Day Weekly Entertainment Guide.
That's Seal?
No, it's a member of the David Dorfman dance troupe.
All
David Dorfman is the head of the dance department at Connecticut College. Great guy and a visionary. I like him a lot, and he does good work. So that's what's on the cover, along with the advertisement for today's live lunch break. PJ Tautkus will be at live lunch break today.
What's he play?
Guitar. Very good. Very good.
Will he just sit on stage and play, or will he gyrate?
He's bringing Steven Tyler with him.
So for somebody who's never done it before, right?
Right.
At noon, they're sitting having their sandwich at work, and they're at their computer. What do? They go...
They go to theday.com, and thank you for asking, Doc. And we stream live. It's every week. It's a concert. So
there's a little thing. You click on it. Boom. It's there.
It's there. We do
nice.
Interview some of the musicians, and then they play a set, and it's a nice way to spend lunch.
There you go.
And it's
free.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Free.
The algorithm is spinning out.
I believe it.
And it's a good thing.
Nonstop.
You know what? This is a great weekend for local music. When you said this is a sort of a local-centric thing.
Yeah.
The Good Sponge Record Company, which is a company owned and operated by Ben Parent, who's the leader of the River Gods.
Right.
A very good. He also plays in Super Bald with your brother.
Yeah.
He started a record label a couple years ago called Good Sponge. Mm-hmm. They put out a sampler a year ago that just had a lot of the alt rock and roots bands on this compilation. It did really well. So they're doing a second one, and the release party is Friday at the Buckley House in New London. 14 of the 18 acts on the record, 14 of them will be there and perform.
Wow.
And it's pretty cool because I don't know if you've been in the Buckley House lately, but they've now opened a second floor pub. So they're going to have an acoustic dinner set at 7 o'clock.
Right.
I think it's 7 o'clock. Yep. Downstairs. So if you're eating dinner, you get to see some of the bands perform. And then at 9 o'clock, they move the party upstairs to the pub for the electric dinner set. Great bands. It's a great record. And what Ben said when he invented this was like, he wants you to be able to put this compilation on, and it would be like listening to the greatest roots radio station you ever. It's like song after song of great stuff, but you've never heard it before, and you don't really have any access to this act. Now you do. So,
are you saying 14 out of the 18 bands will be there?
Yep.
Where are the other 4 bands? The big
on tour with Aerosmith. Also Friday night. Yep. Okay. There used to be a very fine New London musician named Ben Johnson, who also worked at the Day for a while. He moved to Brooklyn, got in a great band called Conversion Party. That didn't work out. He's back with a band called Pre-War that also includes a guy named Alex Waxman, who he met at Connecticut College. Nice garage indie rock out of Brooklyn. They're coming back to town.
All right.
They're going to be playing Friday at the Oasis Pub with another Brooklyn band called Plates of Cake, and also Fatal Film, which is arguably the best indie rock band in New London. So that's a really nice bill.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Now, I promised you that I would say something weird, and it's not about sexually transmitted diseases, but Queensryche is playing Saturday in the Wolf Den free. Are you a fan of Queensryche?
I am not.
Do you know anything about them? You
they're
like Silent Lucidity?
They're heavy metal group.
Heavy metal.
Kind of a progressive metal band.
I've heard them play.
You did?
Yeah.
Where?
I think they've played there before.
Yeah. I don't know any of their songs.
Silent Lucidity?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't like.
They're quite good.
Can I sing it? I mean, is there?
Yeah.
How's it go?
Why don't you're looking it up on the computer?
I am,
now.
but
so all right. Well, you look that up. Here's the deal: the iconic frontman Jeff Tate is everybody associates with Queensryche. They fired him last year, so they got another singer, which brings the point: does it count? Is that Queensryche that's going to be on that stage?
Right.
There's 4 original guys, but not Jeff Tate. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are, yes, it does count.
It does?
Yeah, I would think that. I think taking away the vocal is probably the most distinct. Well, that the sound basically comes from the
he
guy.
He is the
singing.
image of the band.
Right. So Jim Morrison, without taking the Jim Morrison out of the Doors, you wouldn't have the Doors.
Right.
But you have had cases in the past where you take the actual singer out of a band and they still continue to succeed.
Foreigners doing that.
Yeah, a lot
so
of bands
next
do.
week, yes, according to Bruce Flax, will be at Foxwoods.
Right.
They're going to be doing, and I know we're jumping ahead a week here, but they're doing in toto, front to back, the Yes album and Fragile, two albums, 2 classic records back to back. But John Anderson's no longer in the band. So does it count? He's the singer.
Most of the time I'm going to say no, it doesn't count. But there are cases I can set precedent that there are cases in the past where actually the band's better when you come up with a different singer.
Right.
But
in this case, Jeff Tate wrote the melodies, wrote a lot of the songs. John Anderson wrote the melodies for Yes. I'll tell you what, I think in this case, Yes counts, and I'm willing to give the Queensryche guy a shot.